Thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me.
Dig in, everyone.
This food is so good, Lois.
Ah, okay. Wow.
Welcome back. You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. And you're just in time for the final course in My Big Fat Family Feast, emphasizing the importance of family meals. We all know that rats do a lot more than just bite into cheese, and that is if they're in your house to begin with. If so, and I hope there are no rats in your house, then I hope that that's all they bite into is cheese. A prime example of this would be Remy from Disney Pixar's Ratatouille. If you know me by now, you know that this is one of my top 4 favorite Disney Pixar films, and quite simply, the most delicious they ever cooked up. In its 5th appearance on my channel, which coincidentally is the number of Academy Award nominations that this thing received, winning for Best Animated Feature, obviously, we have yet another quasi-faithful adaptation of the film as part of Disney's Wonderful World of Reading, published by Scholastic, and picked up from 2nd Avenue Superstore up in Union for $1.99 with no discernible retail price to be found, and I guess it's for the best. Not one author gets credit for adapting the book directly, but I assume the illustrations are from Disney and Pixar's storybook division. Here goes. Remy is a rat living on the outskirts of France who appreciates the finer things in life. Most specifically, fine food. His brother Emile and their father Django and the entire rat colony appreciate fine food scraps, since that's all they gather up. But not Remy. His idol is Chef Auguste Gusteau, with his famous line, "Anyone can cook." While scrounging for food scraps at an old woman's house, Mabel, he's shocked to learn that Auguste Gusteau died of a broken heart because of a bad review of his namesake restaurant, Gusteau's. And she's shocked to find the entire rat colony looking for food in her house. She scurries them away, with an umbrella here, but I think we all know how she really tried to scare them away. But that's not for this book. That's for the movie, and it's so not child's play. Anyway, Remy, in the process of running away through pipe after pipe after pipe, gets separated from his family and finds himself looking at one of the most scenic views of Paris any rat has ever witnessed. All this time, he's been living underneath Paris, and smack dab in the middle of his view is Gusteau's restaurant, where he finds a cynical head chef Skinner and a new garbage boy in town named Linguini, along with Colette, the only female chef in head chef Skinner's entire brigade. Remy doesn't want to be caught, but he can't stand the smell of the bad soup, so he dodges it up a little bit. Chef Skinner fires Linguini, telling him his place is near the garbage bin. But when the soup gets served to customers, and when Skinner tastes the soup himself, he's shocked to find that it's actually delicious. So he assigns Colette to train Linguini, and then discovers Remy the rat, and orders Linguini to have him disposed of immediately. However, Linguini and Remy strike up a deal. Remy will be let out of the jar if he teaches Linguini to cook. We also saw Colette's tutelage of Linguini, right? She's quite a disciplinarian, but quite striking too. Thus, Linguini develops feelings for Colette. And in the process, these two develop a friendship. Really a partnership, if you will. Learning the ins and outs of fine dining and fine cooking. Soon after, their partnership attracts the work of Anton Ego, one of the most devious, respected, and feared food critics in all of Paris. His reviews can make or break a restaurant, like it did Gusteau's. All this is going on while Remy discovers his family again. Well, actually, his brother Emile discovers Remy, and a homecoming party ensues. Just before Remy is about to be found out, he actually manipulates Linguini's hair, moving it around so he smooches Colette, right smack dab outside of the back of Gusteau's. You go, boys! Anyway, In the rise of Linguini's popularity, he's taking all the credit but giving none to Remy, so they have a fight. And then Linguini catches Remy stealing along with his rat friends and kicks him out of the fridge and out of the restaurant and out of his life. Then all the other sets of Gustos discover Linguini's secret, that Remy is the real cook. And every human 7 Gustos abandons Linguini. But with an important meal coming up for critic Ego, it's up to Remy's family, Brother Emil and Dad Django and the entire rat clan to cook up the most important meal yet, the signature Ratatouille. It impresses Ego so much it takes him back to his childhood. And while Gusto's does get shut down because of the rat invasion, Ego invests in a new restaurant, co-owned by Remy, Linguini, and his new girlfriend, Colette. So try to look back through the story to find these 8 images in I Spy. They shouldn't be that hard to find, and neither should this book. We got another Ratatouille book on the horizon, but in the meantime, this gets 5 out of 5 claps. Compliments to the unnamed chef of this adaptation. And while cooking skills aren't really in Remy's family, dedication, loyalty, and love most certainly are. And if you ask me, those are the 3 not-so-secret ingredients to making every family meal for any family. Très magnifique. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the thrift side.